Welcome back, yeah. Okay, welcome back to our morning session on the second day of our 2-day program. Okay, did you have a good rest?
Rest? Haven't yet.
I gave you a half-hour break. What do you do during the break if not have a good rest? Water
Definitely. I need to arrange our children, need to prepare for breakfast. Amir, betul kan?
Ya, buang sampah.
buang sampah, siram pokok,
Sidai baju.
buang tai kucing. Okay, good. Incidentally, yeah. Incidentally, Bhuvan, you use the word breakfast. Yeah, let me give you the correct pronunciation of that word.
Breakfast. Breakfast. Breakfast.
Okay. It's not break. It's not break. It's brack. The E is like the E in pen. Brack. Breakfast.
Breakfast. Breakfast.
Breakfast. Breakfast.
Because
Breakfast.
breakfast. Because most of us will pronounce it as breakfast. So it's not break. Why break? Because B-R-E-A-K, break. No. Yeah, although it is part of that, it's B-R-E-A-K, but when it becomes a word, it forms a word, for example, with the word F-A-S-T, that becomes breakfast, okay? Breakfast. Yeah, not breakfast or breakfast, no. So it's not break, but it is breakfast, okay? Okay. Everybody say breakfast.
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 Yes. I had my breakfast. 1, 2, 3.
I had
my breakfast.
Breakfast, yeah. So it's not breakfast. Okay. Sorry, Puvan, to pick on you, but it's only because you were speaking to me just now.
Thank you, Bun.
Oh,
Yeah. Anything you want to check? Anything you want to ask me while we are still at it before I change my screen? Is there anything?
No.
No. Okay. Right.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Then let me show you one more then before we go. Because this is a common word in your industry. ACCOUNT. Yeah. How do you pronounce this?
account.
Account.
Pandai. It is account. But
Account.
I heard some of you say account.
Account.
It's not account. It is account. Account.
Account.
Not account.
Account.
Okay. So there is a customer who would like to open an account. Open an account. Okay. Account opening, not account opening. Yeah. Account opening. Everybody say account. 1, 2, 3.
Account.
Okay, very good. Okay, so later we'll continue with some other pronunciation. If you have anything you want to ask, this is the right time for you to ask. Ada apa-apa nak tanya? Ada apa-apa nak tanya? Tak ada apa? For now. Okay. Dahsyat you all This? What about this?
Preparation.
Say that again. Say that again.
Preparation.
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 Oh, bukan preparation Okay. If you say preparation, betul. But preparation is wrong, yeah? It's
Preparation. Preparation.
preparation, yeah? Not preparation, but it is preparation, okay? Most Malaysians will say preparation because of the word prepare. So preparation. Preparation. Wrong. It is preparation.
Right.
But the verb is prepare. Please prepare your preparation. 1, 2, 3.
Please.
Please
Please
prepare your
preparation.
preparation.
See the difference? Please prepare your preparation. Okay, not prepare your preparation. Okay. Okay, very good. Okay, so before we continue, I would like all of you to switch on your microphones. We want to have a group photograph. Before we take our lunch break, dah comot-comot lah apa semua, ada kari lah apa semua. Okay, so let's have our group photo now. Okay, so let's see how to get everybody together. Large gallery. Okay, so get ready, everybody. Get ready. Okay, get ready. Get ready. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's our group photo. Okay, later we will post the group photo to you. Ada anak. Sazliana bawa anak Okay.
2017, this state-run hospital in Bangladesh was treating dozens of
Okay, is that a baby boy or a baby girl, Sazliana?
Boy.
It's a boy. What is his name?
Shahi.
Shahi. Hi, Shahi. Hi, Shahi. How old is he?
8 months.
It's 8 months old. Oh, okay. 8 months old. Right. Okay. Wait a minute. I need to connect my power supply before it goes off. Right. So let me share another screen. I'm going back to my notes. Okay, so we've gone through this. Okay, done another writing exercise. Okay, so now let's come to advanced writing skill, consistent spelling. All right. Now, there are two types of spelling, two spelling systems. So the first is the American spelling system. The second is the British spelling system. Okay. So at Rakuten, do you use the British or the American spelling system?
American.
American. Okay.
America.
America. Okay. Actually, it does not matter to me whether you choose the American or the British spelling system. The choice is yours. You can choose American, you can choose British, or you can follow your organization, which has selected the American spelling system. Right? Now, the more important thing is the consistency that you use. Okay? So the consistency of applying the spelling system. So that is more important. So if you say you are following the American spelling system, then you need to be consistent from the start until the end of the email, from the start until the end of the report, the memo, everything else that you do should be in the American spelling system. Okay, don't mix them. So if you say that you follow the British spelling system, then you need to be consistent from start until the end too, or whatever that you write. So don't mix them up, all right? Don't mix them up, yeah? Because there are two types of spelling, so don't mix them up, all right? So let me now show you what the differences are. Yeah, what the differences are. Because many Malaysians, if you ask them, yeah, they will say British. But when you ask them, what is the British spelling system? They can't tell you other than COLOR for color. All right. So let me show you what the differences are so that you can be consistent when you apply the spelling system. All right. So the first one with regards words ending with a ZE or an SE. Words such as authorize, organize, realize, minimize, maximize, optimize, and so on. Okay, so these are words, yeah? That has two versions. Okay, now listen to my pronunciation. So I'm going to pronounce the American way first. Authorize. Authorize. Now the British one. Authorize. British. American. Organize. British. Organize. American. Realize. British. Realize. American. Minimize. British. Minimize. Same or not? Is the pronunciation the same?
Same.
Yes.
Same, kan?
Correct.
Same.
Same.
Yeah? So you should have realized that the pronunciation uses a Z sound. Authorize, authorize, organize, organize, realize, realize. It uses the Z sound. Because it uses the Z sound, therefore, the Americans have decided to use ZE instead of SE because it is closer to the pronunciation. Because it is closer to the pronunciation, which is a Z sound. So the British, they want to use the SE spelling, but the sound is not an S sound. It is a Z sound. Okay? So this is one principle that you can use to remember, to remind yourself which is which. The Americans will choose the spelling that is closer to the pronunciation. The Americans will choose the spelling that is closer to the pronunciation. Okay? So because the pronunciation here is a Z sound, so therefore, they have decided to use the Z spelling. Okay? Because it is closer to the Z sound. Understand? Okay? So if it uses the ZE spelling, so if you add S, so ZES. If the British, then SES. If you add an ING, then it becomes ZING. The British, SING. If you add an ED, ZED. The British, SED. Yeah, organization, ZATION, but the British SATION. But the pronunciation is a Z sound. So even if you spell it as you spell organization with an SATION, it is still organization, not organization. So don't say authorize, organize, organization. Okay, authorization, authorizing. No, it's not authorizing, authorizing. Okay, so use the Brit. So, but because you selected the American one, it's easier. Just remember it is a Z sound. Z sound, therefore ZED or ZE, ZATION, and so on. Okay, so that's how you remember. Otherwise, you go crazy, not knowing which is which. Yeah. So sometimes you will use S, sometimes you will use Z, and so on. So now you have at least a technique that will help you to choose which one to use. Okay, so that's the second one is with regards to word, the British spelling ends with the OUR. So words such as color, order, favorite, honor, all those words end with an OUR. However, the Americans, they decided to keep it short and simple. They've removed the U because the U is silent. They have removed the U because the U is silent. So the spelling for these words in the American spelling system, under the American spelling system, it is color, LOR, order, OODOR, favorite, VOV, VOR, honor, NOR. Okay, no more U. Right. Now, for the Americans, The words such as enroll, skillful, they use a double L at the end of it. Enroll, skillful, okay, fulfill. Okay, no, skillful is the L is the one that has a double L, okay? Okay, however, the British, now the difference is the British, they don't use double L, they use single L. They use single L. Okay. Now for words such as check, the British cheku, Q-U-E. Okay, but it is not cheku because the Q-U-E is silent. So it is pronounced the K sound. So therefore, the Americans, they've used the K spelling, which is check. Okay, you know the check, the one that you take to the bank? You know the check that you take to deposit in the cash deposit, the check deposit machine, the check? Yeah, I guess 10 years from now, I better frame my checkbook. Keep it and frame it, yeah? Because in 10 years' time, I'm going to show it to people. In the past, we used to write on pieces of paper and give it to them and they take to the bank. Okay, because nowadays it's electronic transfer, isn't it? Yeah, but in the past, you take a check. If you have an account with a broker, so if you have to cash out, you have to go to the broker and get a check. Okay, if you want to pay the broker, you issue a check and give it to the broker. Okay, anyway, the check, yeah. So the check, it is pronounced as check. So it is Q-U-E. Okay. Last group, the previous group, we had Mr. Satoshi-san. Yeah, Satoshi-san. I asked him. Yeah. How was check spelled in Japan? How was check spelled in Japan? And he confirmed that it is spelled as C-H-E-C-K. C-H-E-C-K, not Q-U-E. Okay? All right? So Americans and also people who follow the American system all around the world, they use C-H-E-C-K, not Q-U-E. Yeah? And in fact, there are more people and more nations following the American system than the British system, believe it or not. Yeah? Yeah? Around the world, there are more people following the American system, using the American system instead of the British system. People such as the US, of course, and then people such as in our region, the Philippines, the Indonesians, the Japanese, the Vietnamese, the Cambodians, the Laotians, the Chinese, the Taiwanese. Yeah, so all of them use the American spelling system. Only Malaysians and Singaporeans use the British spelling system. Okay, even the Koreans, the North and the South Korean even use the American spelling system. Okay, right? So in our region, we have Malaysia, Singapore, then we have Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, India, and Pakistan. Okay, so everyone else, Nepali also use the, I don't know, Nepali use British or American. Need to check with them, yeah. But everyone else uses the American spelling system. The Europeans, only the British use the British spelling system, but the French, the Italian, the Spanish, the Portuguese, the Luxembourgers, the Belgians, the Dutch, okay, the Russians, the Germans, everybody uses the American spelling system. Okay, so I guess in maybe 30 years time, 40 years time, the British spelling system will die, will be extinct. Okay, and the check here refers to CHECK, just like the same thing as checklist. Go and check the store. Okay, so we understand this by context, just like the word flower. Yeah, so you understand whether flower means flower bunga or flower means flower tepung, right? Depending on the context. Please buy a kilogram of flour. Of course, you mean tepung. Tekanlah kita beli 1 kilogram bunga pula kan? Betul tak, Izan? So by the context, okay? So the spelling is CHECK. So if you want to be consistent, then you need to apply the CHECK instead of QUE. But we have a problem also. If you use QUE, then our customer, our clients, some of them may not know what CHECK is. Isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so they will be confused. Apa ni? What is this? Check. And then they call, hello, Rakuten. What do you want me to check? Do you want to check my account? What do you want me to check? No, sir. We want you to send us your check. What? You want to send a check? You say check, we want to check. Okay, so they were very confusing. Okay, so in order to avoid miscommunication, sometimes these rules can be circumvented. Okay, so in order to avoid miscommunication and errors and mistakes and all those, so here in the Malaysian context, although you use the American spelling system for ZES and color and everything else, but QUE, just stick to QUE. Okay, check. Okay, so that they are not confused. Otherwise, you spend more time, a lot of time explaining to them what you mean by CHECK. Because many of them don't know that the American spelling is CHECK. All their lives, all our lives, we only know one spelling, isn't it? QUE, right? Yeah, so now we know the Americans use CHECK. Okay.
So
yeah.
So meaning they are referring the checkbook lah, paycheck.
Your paycheck, CHECK, if you use the American one. Your paycheck, your checkbook, please collect your check from our counter, check. Okay, the Americans is CHECK. But as I said, even if you use CHECK, many Malaysians will be confused because they don't know. Because all their life they use CHEQUE. Eh? So if you use, please come over, we want to give you a check. Hello? Can I speak to customer service? What do you want to check? You want to check my medical? What do you want to check? Right? So to avoid all those issues and problems in Malaysia, okay, we relax a bit and we use CHEQUE, although the rest, you still maintain the American spelling system. Okay, Shafira?
Our educational system is using the British system, right?
Yeah,
British.
absolutely. Yeah, that's what everybody say. The Prime Minister says that, the Education Minister say that, the school principal say that, the PK Koko, PK Ham, PK apa lagi? Yeah, everybody says that, yeah, right? However, just test them, ask them, what do you mean by the English, by the British spelling system? Can you tell me what the spelling system is? They cannot tell you. They cannot tell you. In fact, they don't even speak the British, with the British pronunciation. Yeah, difficult to use, to learn the British spelling system and the British pronunciation here in Malaysia because we don't have enough references in using the British English. For example, movies. We watch movies on Netflix. Most of the movies are American movies, Hollywood movies. See? Yeah. Even when we watch James Bond, only James Bond speaks with the British accent. Okay, all the rest speaks using the American accent. Okay, so what else? Books. Most books are written by American authors. Yeah. Only J.K. Rowling writes using British. Yeah, she's British, but the rest are American. So we read American books, we watch American movies, we listen to American songs. We listen to American songs more than British songs, right? So we are living in a culture that is dominated by the Americans. Yeah, we live in a culture dominated by the Americans, so we are naturally more in tune with the American pronunciation, American spelling, American words, and so on. So, but our ministers, our British education minister, our education system insists that we use British English. Okay. Incidentally, Shafira, yeah, you mentioned education. It's not education. Edu. It's a J sound. The D is a J sound. Yes. Both the British and America use the J sound. So it is education. Educate. Not educate or educate. Educate, education. Sama juga graduate is a J, not graduate. Graduate, graduation. Tapi Malaysian itulah, hentam lah pasal D kan. So graduate, graduation, education. In fact, the Minister of Education himself calls himself the Minister of Education. So macam mana? Kan? Even the education minister himself pronounces it as education. Okay? Okay. So we will continue. Yeah, we'll continue. So it is the American spelling system. Another one, words such as analogu, catalogu, dialogu. Ni. So the gu is silent. The gu is silent. Tak dibunyikan. Jadi bila tak dibunyikan, so you take away the UE. So the American will just has removed the UE, so it becomes analog, catalog, dialogue, like that. Okay, prologue. So no more the GUE because it is silent. So let's listen to these words. American defense, British defense, American offense, British offense. So the CE here is pronounced with an S sound. It's an S sound. Because it is pronounced with an S sound, the Americans have decided to change the spelling to SE because closer to the pronunciation. So once again, they apply that rule. Closer to the pronunciation, it is an S sound. So they change it to defense SE, offense SE, license SE. Okay? Sorry. Except for advice. Now advice, SE and CE. CE is a noun, SE is a verb for both Americans and British. So that is one exception, yeah? Now the next one will be words such as center. So the British will spell it as TRE, meter, theatre, RE. But the pronunciation is center, not central. It is meter, not meter. It is theatre, not theatre. I don't know why they want to pronounce it, to spell it with an RE instead of ER, okay? But the Americans, see, because it is closer to the pronunciation, it is meter, not meter, so METER. METER. Okay. Yeah? METER. However, be careful, okay? Although the Americans spell it as CENTER, METER, the R is silent. The R is silent. It's not sounded. Yeah, the R is sounded like the U in color. R is silent. So it is meter, not meter. Center, not center. Okay? So because the R is silent, maybe in 20 to 30 years time, they will also remove the R. So meter becomes METE. Center becomes CENTE because the R is silent. That one later lah, later. That is my prediction for the future. Yeah, they will remove the R like how they have removed the U sound from the U alphabet from color. Okay, so further simplification, remove the R. Right. So English is funny, yeah? Yeah. So English is funny because it is not pronounced as it is spelled. And we wonder why they put the R there. Kan? Pelik kan? Ada R tapi tak dibunyikan. Buang kertas dengan buang ink aja kan? Okay. All the words with an ending with an R is silent. The R is silent. Brother, mother, father, sister. It's not my father, my brother, my sister. No. Sister, brother, mother, father. The R is silent as well for those words. Yeah. Okay. So let's continue. Let's continue. So this one. So I want to change my screen now. Change the screen. Okay, let me pull up my Microsoft Word. Okay, now look at this, yeah. Traffic is at the call center. It's a British spelling system. British. So the second one is traffic is at the call center. British pula. This is American, sorry. American. So this is British.
Ya, both sama lah.
Sama je.
Apa dia? Okay. So that one is the British spellings. Okay, T-R-E. The American spelling is T-E-R. Okay, let me change this. The American one is a T-E-R, okay? However, okay, you must remember that the T-R refers to pusat, pusat panggilan, pusat pelanggan, pusat perkhidmatan, pusat sukan, pusat berenang, pusat. Okay, that's what the center is about. So if you refer to Shafiq is in the center is in the if you refer to location, so this one for both the British and American, they use TER. So for the center, this one, both the British and Americans use TER. So don't write Shafiq is in the center of the field with an RE. Faham, eh? So this is correct because it is center. Center location, center location. So this is correct, center. Okay, so this is wrong if you write like this. It's wrong if you say. This is definitely wrong. This is definitely wrong, So both are British TER for the center, center of the field, center of the room, center, whatever. Right? Any question? Any question? No question. Okay, no question. Let me continue. Let me continue teaching you. Okay, so what are the differences? For tons, metric tons. So for the British metric tons, they use NNE. You see this? They use NNE for metric ton. However, the British, the American, they don't use NE, they use TON only. Because the N is silent, so it's not tone, it's ton. So it's not 10 tone, it's 10 tons, TON. Okay? So because it is silent, so the Americans have removed the NE. For words such as diagram, program, kilogram, gram, so those words end with an ME. If you are British, if you're following the British system, but the Americans, they have removed the ME. So it's just program M, diagram M, okay? Because it is closer. It's not programmer, programmy, not diagrammy. It's not kilogrammy. Yeah, it's not grammy. No, it's gram, right? Okay, the other one will be for words ending with an R, verb ending with an R or with an L, and then in the continuous form, present continuous form. For example, for writing, you add ing, writing. For driving, you add ing to V, driving. For sleeping, you add ing, sleeping. Working, you add ing. Eating, you add an ing. Okay? However, in the British system, if the verb ends with an L, in the continuous form, kita bukan tambah ing. Kita tambah ling. Itu sebabnya counselling, travelling, signaling, equaling has double L. 2L. But if you're American, you just follow like reading, driving, seeking, kicking, working. You just add ing. So the Americans, they simplify this. They have used only one L because the pronunciation is counseling, traveling, signaling. It is not counseling, traveling, signaling. Dia tak ada. You can subdu. Okay? All right, so it is still a single L. But the British, they want to put another L there, although the pronunciation is with a single L. So therefore, the Americans say, we want to simplify this. We will use just one L. So these are the major differences between the British and the American spelling system. Okay, can you understand this? Can you understand these differences?
Yes, yes.
You can understand these differences. If you can understand these differences, then very good. Okay, very good. All right, so now, do you have any question? You have any question? Anything you want to know? Anything you want to ask, Adara?
Me.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a word of forced sell and forced selling. Some will have spacing between force and sell, some not. So which one is proper?
Forced sell and forced sell and forced selling. So paksa dijual kan? Okay. Okay. One is a noun, one is a verb. Yeah. Okay. Final sentence, yeah. Will be forced to sell your shares. We will be forced. Okay.
And also pick up share. Pick up is pick and up will be space between or no space?
Okay, hang on, yeah. Okay. So we'll be forced to sell your shares, forced selling in the market. Okay. Okay. So it depends on how you want to use the phrase. Okay. So here, so if you say kita akan terpaksa menjual, okay. Okay, kita menjual. The first one, kita akan terpaksa menjual saham-saham anda. So for selling is terpaksa menjual. Okay. For selling in the market has caused the prices to drop. Okay, has caused share prices to drop. Okay, for selling. For selling, ini actually activity ya. Or action ya. Okay. Yang ini, aktiviti jualan secara terpaksa telah mengakibatkan kejatuhan harga saham. Okay. So which one do you mean when you write? You must understand what are you talking about. Okay.
Encik tak share screen.
Aku tak share screen ni. Oh, patutlah aku tak share screen, betul korang tak nampak. Okay, thank you for telling me. Cepat sikit lagi. Okay. Okay, nampak ni? Okay, so A, so B for selling. Okay. Ini terpaksa menjual. Yang ini forced selling activity, aktiviti jualan secara terpaksa. Okay, aktiviti, apa aktiviti? Aktiviti jualan secara terpaksa. Ini satu noun. Okay, it's a bukan noun, it's an adjective, ya, description. Okay, yang satu lagi tu you're talking about action, which is a verb. Okay. Jadi di sini is forced sell. Okay. Menjual. Yang ini T okay, jualan secara terpaksa. Okay. So the next one is pick up and share pick up. Okay. Pick up. Share pick up. Pick up your shares. And satu lagi share pick up. Okay. So A, pick up your shares. Okay. B, pick up your shares. Apa pick up ni? So this one is pick up. Okay, kami mahu anda mengambil saham-saham. Mengambil ni, pick up. Pick up. Tak ada ed. Tak ada ed Pick up. Okay, to pick up. Ya. Okay. Tapi dalam masa yang sama, tengok pada situasi juga, tapi masih kata kerja lagi. Okay, Ali has picked up. Ali telah mengambil saham-sahamnya. Telah pick up your share. Okay, betul. B pula, share pick up. Share pick up Bagi ayat share pick up. Tak tahu nak buat. Give me an example of share pick up. Sentence. Ada tak?
We will assist for share pickup. Once the pickup is done, we will notify by email.
We will assist in
For share pickup.
lagi.
Once the pickup is done, we will notify by email.
Okay, satu lagi share pick up. We will assist for share pickup once the pickup is Dan we will notify by email, ya. Okay, so okay. So here is share pickup. Share pickup, ya. Will assist for share pickup. Kami akan membantu untuk pengambilan. Itu yang tadi mengambil saham, nampak? Tengok ni. So ini adalah mengambil saham. Mengambil saham. Yang ini pengambilan saham. Kami akan bantu membantu dalam pengambilan saham. Okey. Setelah masuk benda dia. Ya, share pickup. Share pickup, Okey. So ini kita masukkan dengan pick up. Yang ini satu perkataan, tidak ada ed. Yang satu lagi tu kata kerja, Ali has picked up. Itu ada ed dan dua perkataan. Ada ed dan juga dua perkataan. Okey. Ini pun pick up.
So kena hyphen ke tak?
Tidak, ini tak. Tak perlu hyphen. Share pick up. Okey, share pick up. Ini tak perlu hyphen. Okey. Dia memang ada perkataan dia pick up. To for pick up. Pick up juga merujuk kepada kereta yang macam ni. Kenderaan yang macam ni. Itu pick up juga. Okey, macam Ford. Tengok nampak gambar. Nampak gambar saya tunjuk tu? Nampak gambar kan? Itu kenderaan yang macam tu yang belakang tu. Bawa macam boleh bawa barang tu. Itu pun dipanggil sebagai pick up. Dia pick up. Okay. Okay. So here. You have a choice here, ya. Kalau pick up his shares, dia telah mengambil, is to PICKED. Ya. Ya, kita mahu anda datang mengambil saham-saham awak. Okay. Okay, jadi we would like you to pick up your shares. Pick up your shares. Okay. Tapi kalau share, lepas tu pick up kat ujung tu, benda tu jadi description. So we will share for our share pick up. Once the pick up is done, we will notify by email. Once the pick up is done. Nampak? And once the pick up. Menunjuk pada aktiviti itu, ya. Nama untuk aktiviti itu. Namanya adalah pengambilan. Ya, jadi kita akan bantu untuk, atau kita akan bantu dalam pengambilan saham. Share pick up. Once the pick up. Pengambilan pick up. Okay. Jadi sini. Share pick up. Share pick up. Okay. Pengambilan saham. Okay, pengambilan saham. Share pick up. Okay. Share pick up. Okay, pick up is pengambilan. Alright. Yang atas tadi itu adalah pick up shares, telah mengambil. Ataupun sudah mengambil. Okay, dah jawab ke tak?
Okay.
Okay, eh? Okay, so that is the difference. They pick up and picked up. Picked up, pick up. Okay. Right. Okay, so use the correct one. Yeah, or choose the correct one. Jangan salah pilih ya. Okay, so let me share the screen. Back to the email. Okay, so once again here, you need to be consistent, guna yang sama. American ataupun British, pilih satu, use it consistently until the end of your document. Tak kisahlah document you just a 1-page email, or it can also be a 200-page report. Yeah, it can also be a 200-page report. So after this, we go into punctuation. I'm going to teach you punctuation after this, okay? So before we go to punctuation, okay, I would like to split you into groups again. This time, I want you to respond to your own email, the one that you have written earlier. Now you become the counterparty menjawab kepada email itu. Jawab kepada email itu. I want you to respond in the negative. In the negative, politely. So how you want to say? Minta maaf lah. Duka cita kami memaklumkan. All those things, okay? So what is it that why do you need to apologize? Because you couldn't meet the deadline. Semuanya ada deadline tadi kan? Okay? So good practice. If you cannot meet a particular deadline that was given to you, then what you can do is you can propose a new date for that activity. So I want you to apologize, okay? And then I want you to suggest a new date to replace the training. Faham eh? Faham tak? Macam itu, awak tulis kepada... So you respond to your own email, okay? You respond to your own email, you respond in the negative. Politely. Okay, so I'm going to break you into your groups. You're going into the same group you had this morning. Okay, dah habis post ke WhatsApp group. Okay, I'm opening the rooms. It will be assigning you to your new rooms, okay? Bye. See you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Dihui, bye-bye. Mazni, bye-bye. Okay, we'll see you later, yeah? Nurul kat sini kenapa Nurul?
Ha?
Kenapa tak pergi join dia orang? Ha?
Tak tahu dia terhilang.
Hilang. Sekejap.
Kejap,
Macam mana nak hantar kau? Macam nak hantar kau ni? Sekejap. Aku tak tahu macam mana nak pass juga. Tiga. Tak apalah. Hilang kau dah. Kau dah hilang. Macam mana nak hantar? Aku tak tahu. Pasal tadi dah tak buat kan?
Kejap. Tak apa, I chat. I guna WhatsApp je lah.
Tak apalah Nurul.
Okay.
Kita tunggu je orang tu. Tadi tak tahu macam mana nak hantar Nurul ke sana. Sorry
Tak apa.
For Mike Tyson. Group 3. Yeah, Group 3, Mike Tyson. Okay, Group 3 is coming back. Group 1. Group 1 is coming back. Okay, we are still waiting for other participants to return. Still waiting for Group 4 and Group 5. Group 5. Five is coming back. Group 4 still writing. Must be a very long email that they are writing, Group 4. Panjang ni, apa dia tulis ni?
Love letter.
Love letter. Ah. Okay, Group 5. Yeah, Group 5 back. Okay. 5, you're back. I'm calling Group 5 to return, yeah? Group 5 sudah, Group 4. 4 not finished. Finally, group 4, CDS statement. Group 4 is coming back. Okay, we'll break for lunch at 12:45, yeah? Time now is 12:20, 20 past. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to our session. Are you still with me?
Yes.
Najis?
Yes.
Najis? Yeah, because I can only see your forehead. Oh, okay. Okay, so let's continue. Let's continue learning. All right, let me share my screen. All right, here. Okay, so I will go through. Hang on, yeah. All right, so let's go through the first one. The first one, incomplete. Mike Tyson, invitation, changing request for potential IT team. Okay, so this is the first one. Request for calculation, yeah? Request for calculation. Dear customer support, we apologize for the late reply. Okay. Unfortunately, due to time constraints, we are unable to provide the calculation by 15. Okay. So this is not necessary actually. The situation is not because you're replying late, yeah? Okay, so we regret to inform that due to time okay, yang ini you don't need a hyphen, okay? Right? So regret to inform that due to time constraints, we are unable to provide the calculation strike out. We are unable to provide the calculation by 15 June as requested. As requested, yeah? Okay, and then, however, we will be able, okay? Okay, no need be able to, so you can remove this. Okay, however, we will, so would is more polite, so use would instead of will. However, we would revert with the requested calculation by 18th June 2021. Your understanding is much appreciated. Is much ni tukar kepada would be, akan. Masa belum buat lagi ya. Would be much appreciated. Okay, so we remove this. Remove this. And then much, it's like very, just remove only, eh? Okay. You didn't use any word that require two. You didn't use any word that requires two spelling, that has two spelling system, right? So therefore, I couldn't check for consistency. Tak ada. Right, so we leave it at that, yeah? Okay, so let me repeat. Dear customer support, we regret to inform that due to time constraints, we are unable to provide the calculation by 15 June 2021 as requested. However, we would revert with the requested calculation by 18th June 2021. Your understanding would be appreciated. Okay? Okay, either that or you say, we apologize for the inconvenience. Itu pun boleh juga, ya. Okay, very good. Okay, good. The next group 3. Request for quotation. Thank you for your invitation. However, we would like to apologize for not. Okay, so here, tengok ni, you see the word like and apologize. Okay, so if actually you are giving bad news, you don't need to say like, yeah? Straight away you apologize, yeah? We apologize. So just apologize straight away. However, we apologize. Now you're using American. This is American spelling, yeah? So if there are any other word within, I will check for consistency. However, we apologize for not being able to deliver the quotation by tomorrow as requested because we require more time to work with our business partner to provide our best quotation. Okay, good. Be rest assured that we would be able, you don't need a comma here. Be rest assured that we would be able to provide our quotation by 18/6/2021. You don't need to say end day. It's understood. Yeah? Because you say by 18 June, it's already by end day. That's the default. The default is by end day. Unless you say by noon. By noon you have to say because noon is not the default. Yeah, noon is not the default. Yang biasa tu end of day. So you don't need to repeat that because it is end of the day. But if you say you want to provide before noon or by noon 18 June, then you put it down. Right? So that they can stand by for you. Otherwise, they stand by at the end of the day, like always. Once again, our sincere apologize for the inconvenience caused. Our sincere, not apologize, yeah? Our sincere apologies. Our apology. We apologize. Our apologies. So apologies is the noun. Apologize is the verb. So be careful which version of the word that you are using. So you are using apologies here. Apologies for the inconvenience caused. Okay, Mike Tyson. So let me put here. Okay. We apologize for the inconvenience. Apologize here, British American. Okay. And then the next one is okay, our apologies. Okay, so be careful which version that you use. Okay, so we plus apologize, our plus apologies, my apologies. My apologies. Our apologies. I apologize. Why? We apologize. Okay? Okay. So this one here, I put it in a box. Convenience. I put this in a box. It's easy for you to refer. Thank you. Regards, Mike Tyson. So once again, thank you for, dear sir, thank you for your invitation. Invitation, not invitation yet. Invitation. Invite, invitation. Invite, invitation. However, we apologize for not being able to deliver the quotation by tomorrow as requested because we need more time to work with our business partner to provide our best quotation. Be rest assured that we would be able to provide our quotation by 18th June 2021. Once again, our sincere apologies for the inconvenience caused. So the choice here, we apologize, or our apologies for the inconvenience. Okay, very good. Clap. Okay, the next one, incomplete payee name. Dear Miss Amira. Dia kalau dalam in the Malaysian context kalau wanita Melayu, is preferable for you to write to use the puan salutation, okay? Not instead of miss. Tapi miss proven lah, not puan proven ya. Okay.
Cik,
yeah.
Bila kita nak katain cik of puan?
Okay. Cik ni is not the proper salutation. Sama juga miss, M-I-S-S is not. Okay, so puan here refers to both married and single. It does not refer to the marital status. It's neutral to the marital status. Kita yang latihan kita, oh puan dah kahwin, cik belum kahwin tapi berhormat memang puan untuk semua wanita. Contohnya tuan-tuan dan puan-puan dalam majlis, bukannya tuan-tuan, puan-puan dan cik-cik, tak ada kan? Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan tapi kalau kesalahan kita dah beberapa kali tulis kat Amira, Puan Amira, Puan Amira, lepas tu kita telefon Puan Amira, Puan Amira, Puan Amira, kan? Lepas tu atau dia kata, Najmi, panggil saya cik cukup lah. Okay, so from then onwards, you write using Cik Amira because she has requested you to use Cik Amira. But that is you alone. Bukan pada Amanina, Vanessa. No, it's only to you because she said, okay Najmi, saya belum kahwin lagi. Panggil saya cik udahlah. So you alone can write to her Cik Amira, not everyone else. Okay, special permission. She has given special permission to you. Ataupun, tak payahlah panggil puan-puan dengan cik ni, panggil Mira sudahlah. Okay. Pun boleh juga. Ataupun, tak payahlah nak cik-cik ni, Mira, panggil saya sayang udahlah. Sayang lah. So she has given permission tak? So that means she has given you permission. Kita pun kalau sayang, kalau orang tak suruh panggil, kita tak berani panggil sayang kan? Panggil saya, panggil sayang udahlah. Then you call her sayang lah. Okay. Tapi sayang, not proper lah dalam business correspondence kan? Okay. Telefon boleh lah. Selalu telefon. Okay. Panggil saya sayang udah. So from then on, you can telefon, you can call sayang. Right? But wait for her, for the other party to give you permission. Otherwise, you still continue puan. Tiba-tiba you kena cik without permission atau Amira without permission. Pandai ya diorang tu. Kan? Pandai ya. Getting too familiar with me. Aku tak suka. Kan? Saya tak suka panggil Amira je. Pandai je tukar jadi Amira kan? So, people can get offended if you are less formal. However, people cannot get offended if you are more formal. So that's why more formal is better ya. Betul tak Miss Buven?
Agree.
Agree kan? If you are less formal, people can object ya. People can be annoyed kan?
Yes.
I kalau macam email apa, WhatsApp semua, I dengan my clients I semua puan, tuan, sir. Okay? Semua macam tu je, Mr. Kan? I tak ada panggil nama orang. Contohnya Amanina ataupun Izma macam tu kan. I takut. Nanti my wife tengok my WhatsApp, check my WhatsApp, ini siapa ni? Izma ni. Kan? Girlfriend. Puan Izma. Baca no, klien lah Puan Izma. Tahulah formal. Kan? I takut nak tulis Isma ke, Vanessa ke, Amanina ke. Kan? Because people reading may think that it is not a, it's not a formal correspondence kan. People think that it is an informal correspondence. Macam berkawan pula kan. Okay? So there's a more formal is better than less formal. Okay? I hope I've answered your question, Najmi.
Yes.
Okay, continue asking ya. Okay, so I apologize for not being able to provide. So here I mark here you are using American. Okay, good. Tengoklah ada tak consistency. So I apologize for not being able to provide my bank statement by 15th of June 2021. Bagus guna I. Good, because you are a client, a retail client, bukannya company, retail client seorang kan. Okay, good. Okay, however, I will provide it tentatively by 20th June 2021. Good. I regret the inconvenience caused by the delay. Okay, good. Thank you. Regards. Huh? Done. See, very simple. Short and sweet. Keep it short and simple. The shorter you write, the less mistakes you make. The longer you write, the more mistakes you make. Okay? So keep it short and simple. Okay, bagus. Okay, group 5. Subject, request for information. Dear Miss Wan, ni Wan Cina, Wan Lai Wing ke ataupun Wan Fatimah? Ni please explain to me. Yang ini Wan Cina ke Wan Indra ke Wan apa ni?
Wan Farhana.
Wan Farhana. Wan Farhana kena Puan Wan lah. Okay, Wan Farhana, so Puan Wan. Kalau Wan Lai Cheng, then dia Miss Wan. Okay, dia Miss Wan. Okay, so dia Wan Farhana. Okay, dia Puan Wan. Okay. Okay, I apologize. So again, you are using the American spelling system. Okay, I take note of that. Saya tanda dulu. I apologize for not being able to provide the information by 15th of June 2021 as I overlooked your email. Okay, as I have overlooked your email. Pasal dia tak cakap dia overlook bila. Dia overlook semalam ke, tak ada So it is not specific when he or she has overlooked. Okay, so we use have instead of overlook So present perfect tense. As I have overlooked your email. However, I will provide the information by tomorrow. I regret. I regret for. I regret the inconvenience caused by the delay. You don't need for here, Okay, so I regret the inconvenience. I regret the. Use it all the time, and then it will stick in your mind. Okay, I regret the inconvenience. You don't need for. I regret the inconvenience caused by the delay. Regards, client name. Okay, so let me read to you this one also, no problem. Dear Puan Wan, I apologize for not being able to provide the information by 15th of June as I have overlooked your email. However, I will provide the information by tomorrow. I regret the inconvenience caused by the delay. Regards. Sorry, I sneezed. Okay. Group 4, request for CDS statement. Request for CDS statement. Okay. Dia Mr. Syafiq. Lagi sekali Mr. Syafiq. Syafiq ni memang Melayu lah kan. Ada Syafiq Cina ke Syafiq India ada? Dia Encik Syafiq. Dia Encik Syafiq. Okay, dia Encik Syafiq. I apologize for not being able to provide the CDS statement by 15 June as requested. However, I will provide the statement tentatively by 17th June. I regret, again, for ni tak ada I regret the inconvenience caused. Okay, actually cause ni pun tak apa. Tak payah. Dia ada dua versi Let me show you. Dia two versions. Alamak, apa yang buat ni? I posted twice Copy. Okay, so there are actually two versions. So version A, I regret for the inconvenience caused. Yang ini in bracket meaning it is optional. The second one is B, I regret the inconvenience caused by the delay. Put it. I regret the inconvenience. The first one tak ada. Okay, can you see the three versions? Can you see the three versions? Can you see the three versions? Yeah. So the first one, I regret the inconvenience. Tak payah cause. Nak tulis cause pun boleh. I regret the inconvenience caused. Okay. Otherwise, I regret the inconvenience caused by the delay. By what? Okay, by the accident, by the delay, by the problem, and so on. Yeah, by the error. Okay. Thank you and regards, Ashikin. Okay, so let me read the full email to you. Okay, see, simple. Dear Encik Shafiq, I apologize for not being able to provide the CDS statement by 15th of June as requested. However, I will provide the statement tentatively by 17th June 2021. I regret the inconvenience caused by the delay. Thank you. Regards, Ashikin. Okay, so time now 12:43. I said 12:45. Yeah. Any question? Any question? Anything you want to ask?
Encik Azmi.
Yeah.
Okay, when to use tuan and encik? Because I notice if government servant we use tuan. So when to differentiate?
Okay. Not government servant lah. Actually, you can use this whenever you write to a Malay gentleman. Okay, mana I punya screen ni? Okay, so this is my screen, right? Okay. Dear Encik Azmi. Okay. Dear Tuan. Okay. Dear Puan Siti. Dear Puan. Yeah. Kalau Haji, you can also use dear Azmi. Okay. Yeah. So normally we use tuan without the name. Okay. So tuan without the name. So it's just tuan only, yeah. But if you use the name, it's Encik Azmi. Or can you see the screen?
Yes.
Dia.
Macam dear sir lah.
Dear sir, yes. Yes, correct. Yes. Dear sir, but you don't say dear sir Azmi kan? Dear Mr. You don't say dear Sir Lee, dear Mr. Lee. Okay? Okay? Tapi kalau Tuan Haji lain sikit. Tuan Haji kalau nama dia, ada nama dia pakai. Dia Tuan Haji Azmi ataupun Tuan Haji Azmi. Tapi kalau tak ada nama pun boleh kat. Dia Tuan Haji also can. But that one you need to know additional detail. Dia pergi haji ke belum? Kan? So if you don't know that detail, you just use dia encik je lah. So most of the time we wouldn't know that detail. Dah pergi ke belum? Unless we are closer to that person, yeah? Right? Okay, have I answered your question?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, ada lagi soalan? Ada lagi soalan tak?
Encik Azmi.
Ya, saya.
Is it proper to start the email with salam salam kan, kita banyak dapat email from apa, Malay vendor ke internal or external. Dia akan start with salam.
No
Salam.
problem. No problem. So you can start with Dear Encik Azmi, Assalamualaikum. Okay, so if you have to write to me, you can write Dear Encik Azmi. The salam is after the salutation.
Kalau salam je,
I pun selalu tulis assalam je. Boleh lah,
Ah.
boleh. Boleh lah, okay. Okay. Kalau nak, good day pun boleh. Good day pun boleh. So, dia Encik Azmi, apa tu, good day.
So it's
Happy Monday ke
proper.
apa. Tak apalah kan. You can add that greeting, okay? Cuma satu je lah. Right? So you have to make sure whether that person is a Muslim or not. Kan?
Okay.
So if I'm writing to, I don't know whether that person Muslim or not. Dear sir, dear madam pun. Kan? So I skip using Assalamualaikum. Okay? So on your part, when a vendor writes to you, because the vendor know that you are Muslim by name or that person has met you or called you, spoken to you, and he knows that you are Muslim, pakai nama pun nama Muslim. So he probably will write to you, Dear Amir kan? Dear Amir, Assalamualaikum. So you can respond as well lah. Yeah? You can respond. Either you respond Dear Encik Azmi, Assalamualaikum as a reply, ataupun Dear Encik Azmi, Waalaikumsalam pun boleh juga. It's up to you.
Okay.
Okay? Unless your company has a special policy objecting to the use of Assalamualaikum. Tak ada kan?
As far as I know, tak ada lah.
It's just greeting je kan? Just greeting je. So no problem. Okay, good question. Any other question?
Cik Azmi.
Yes, saya.
Bolehkah kita tulis thank you in advance?
Boleh. Actually all our thank yous are in advance. Semua kita request contoh request for statement. Kita request for statement kan, minta statement kan. Lepas tu kita tulis apa tu lepas tu thank you. Betul regards kan. Actually it's thank you in advance. Sebab dia belum bagi dokumen. Dia belum bagi dokumen, kita thank you dah. Kalau orang putih, Mak Saleh, when they write, okay, when they request, they don't say thank you. Dia regard saja. Kita je yang Malaysian version ni, kita selalu cakap dengan terima kasih, sekian, terima kasih, sekian, terima kasih. Semua surat, all email also, thank you. Tapi orang putih, they don't. Tapi kata dia minta for me. Dia Encik Azmi request for your document, regards. Lepas tu hantar. I am pleased to attach my document as requested. Kan? Lepas tu, bila dia balas, Dear Encik Azmi, thank you for sending us your document. Kan? Dia thank you lagi kan? Regards, thank you kan? Thank you, regards. Alright? Dear Encik Azmi, we have received your documents. Thank you, regards. Dia acknowledge dia dah terima. Kita, bila minta, thank you. Lepas tu katakan Izma minta saya. So, Dear Encik Azmi, we request for a document. Thank you. I pun hantar. Dear Izma, this is my document as you have requested. Hantar. Lepas tu, tak ada respon dah. That's what is missing. Malaysians don't acknowledge receiving any document. Saya tu, hello, can I speak to Puan Izma? Ya. Yeah. Puan Izma, have you received my document? Ya, dah sampai, dah terima dah. Cakap lah dah terima. So Malaysia is missing that courtesy of acknowledging receiving the documents. Betul tak? Tapi kita awal-awal dah thank you. Apa dah thank you in advance. Masalah tak? Masalah awal-awal tak ada thank you. Dia hujung tu dah receive baru dia hantar satu email. Thank you for sending us your document. Tapi tak apalah. So it's actually thank you in advance yang kita punya thank you tu. Okay. So nak tulis in advance pun boleh. Tak tulis pun tak apa juga. Okay.
Faham.
Okay. I hope I've answered your question, Izma.
Ya.
Okay. So customer service, I hope as a courtesy, when you request for IC and so on, when you have received the document, please send another note. Thank you for your response ataupun thank you for your documents, to acknowledge lah. Kaedah tu kita hantar courier, kita pun tak tahu you all dah terima ke tak kan. Selalunya tak tahu. So I sometimes when I apply this and that, I always have to call. Have you received our application? Have you received our proposal? Have you received our quotation? Yeah, because no response. Yeah, no response saying that no acknowledgement have received. Okay. Okay. Any other question? No other question? Okay, tak ada question. Okay, kalau tak ada question, very good. Okay, so let's break for lunch. Okay, time now is 12:50. So we break until 2 o'clock. Is that okay? Yeah, we break until 2 o'clock. Enough time for you to feed your children, feed your spouse, and feed your favorite animal. You can feed your favorite animal. Tak tahu lah you have a cat, dog ke, bird ke, fish ke. Alright? Okay, so we come back at 2 o'clock. Okay, so while you're having your lunch and resting, I want you to make use of the opportunity to think. What other questions you want to ask me, okay? Because the afternoon session is the last session together, right? So make use of that opportunity to ask. So think about the questions that you have and ask me, all right? Okay. All right,
Okay.
so before we go, everybody switch on your microphone. Switch on your microphone. Okay. Okay. Together. We are going to say this together. We are hungry. Okay, get ready. 1, 2, 3.
We are
Hungry.
Okay, very good. Bye. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. See you guys later at 2 o'clock. Bye. Bye semua. Bye. Bye semua. Kita jumpa pukul 2 nanti ya.